Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see the hearts. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So guys, just like I have just gisted you guys about the first set of diary single diary session for this season, I discussed with you guys about Nelly of the Nelita, Mayor of the Streets, and then Wani of the Wani ex Handi pair. Now it is the turn of their second half. That is, we're going to be talking about Toby of the Streets. We're going to be talking about Anita of the Nelita, and then Handi of the Wani ex Handi pair. Let's kick it off with Toby. So for Toby's diary session, he said he's kind of cool. He's quite overwhelmed. He's just there. And Biggie asked him why. He revealed about the eviction of a Dindine pair that happened, and he gave his reason, just like his pair said to Biggie, that his reason was because the alliance happening in the house. So he think those people, the alliance they fall into, the person championing the alliance is the Mbadiwe twins. He said, according to him, he said that Mbadiwe twins has this power, not like power per se, but has this mouth. They are like the king, the leaders, yes, the leaders of the groups. So when it comes to the Mbadiwe twins, they are the leader and they have people who are actually in their group. The Shatoria pair, the ACs, and the Nelita, according to what this dude said, that is Toby. And then he said also the Ndinepe are there. So that was the reason behind his decision that, let's do this, send the Ndine home so as to reduce alliances. I think his conversation with Biggie is based on strategies and what he's been observing in the house. And I think I like it. Though at a point he felt like he's actually thinking too much or, trying to, discuss people's strategies too much. And Biggie tends to remind him that you are in this house for a reason, to win this money, and if you don't discuss people's strategy and if you don't handle things tactically, why would you be feeling so low that you did things not based off, when you would have even gotten solo is when you actually did these things with your emotions, but you actually removed the Ndine pair because of your tactics, what you think is right for you and your pair, and then your thinking is wrong. So Biggie had to calm him, clear him on that part, so as for him to relax. So with that, he had the urge to reveal to Biggie on more of the strategies, the bonds, the groupings that is happening in the house. But the funny thing is, when she was naming all of these groupings, he could not even remember the double K. And then when he did remember the double K, Biggie spoke about it and he was like, oh no, I did not even remember him. The double K are just in, like, with everyone, like they're not in a particular group. And also I have noticed that they're cool with everyone, but not really in group per se, But I think the double K and the Badiwe twins are, the Badiwe twins just like Kelly. But I don't think they're actually in a group like that. Just like we have the Badiwe twins and certain peeps, we have the, what's it called, the Chinwe, the Zinwe, and some certain peeps. He also revealed the Zinwe radicals are in the same team, that the better is in between. And he also had the feeling that Ben do not really like him, that he's very cool with TJ, but he doesn't know why that Ben do not really like him. And he also feel like Ben is also very close to the Ndine pair, And then he spoke about being cool with Kesia, and then that's Kelly annoys him in a joke way. In my mind, I'm like, all those annoying. Nah, better leave my wife. Oh, he does not mean annoying per se, like jokingly. And we've seen that countless times on the screen, always playing funny play with him and whatnot. Yes. And then there's something I did not tell you guys about the previous video. Each pairs were being asked about their highs and lows with their pair, what they've seen differently about their pair. For that guy, what's the name? Mayor said rather for the highs, he has been getting more closer to Toby because he's the only trusted person he has in the house. For Toby said the things he noticed about Mayor is that he has get to notice his emotional parts. Yes, that like during the Airtel tax, he felt so emotional that he could not finish his own task. He could not really sell out himself well. Even Nelly spoke about it sometime and how she consoled him in that regard. This is that about Toby. Let's move straight over to what's it called? Anita's diary session. Anita of the Nelita pair. Unlike Nelly, who is actually out there speaking all the gossip to Biggie easily, Anita, you have to, ask bit by bit to get some gist from her, So if you ask me between Anita and Nelly's diary session, I'll think it's Nelly because she dey pour am out as it hurts. But Biggie, Anita is quite precise. She'll just give it straight, and Biggie would ask more before she would say. So in her diary session, she reviewed on the tax and how they actually got the immunity and the drama that came within, and how they chose the checkers, and how people felt like it was not what they were supposed to do, and according to her, they are the closest female they have, So Biggie was like, but you guys are closer to some other peeps. She said yes, but she did not get the drift that Biggie was referring to the aces. But at the same time, she later spoke about Tofa of feeling somehow that he was not told about this decision, and then she thinks it was not that deep. That's why she did not tell him. But seeing that it got to them, she apologized, and then they've settled things out. So she reviewed that. Okay, let me talk the part of where they asked about the highs and lows with your partner. For Nelly, because I did not discuss it on that previous video, Nelly said that Anita is actually slow in making decisions, but for Anita, she feels like Nelly, there is nothing new about Nelly. She feels like there is nothing new about Nelly, that Nelly has been herself. She has known Nelly for years. So there is nothing Nelly would do in this house that is new yet for her, because they've known each other from outside and they got into this house to get to know people and not get stuck up with each other, because they've been together for so long outside of the house. So they just need to bond with new peeps, get to know new people. So according to Anita, there is nothing new at all when it comes to Nelly. So she also spoke about her birthday. She made a wish and she would love to have cake for her birthday, maybe some alcohol and whatnot for her birthday. Guys, let's move straight to Handi. Guys, before I start talking about Handi, first off, I think anybody that would want to come, spoil the bond between these twins, that person is not a good person, and that person would not even make it. Because guys, you know what? These twins is not your regular kind of twins. The bond is so deep that in as much as when we see them together, we can't recognize which is which, right? Even in their single diary session, their conversations are the same. If you watch the diary session, you would know that Handi and Wani, they are the same. The convo, she spoke exactly the same thing her twin said in the diary session. She reacted the same way her twin was. Yo, guys, this bond is sweeting me, like seriously. Like I'm already seeing this girl sell out outside the house. Like, geez, their vibe, everything, her reactions, even the way the sister reacted with Ruthie and whatnot. The only difference with her conversation and her sister is when it comes to the highs and lows, she revealed on her sister getting along with Sean really affected her, that she's somebody that her sister is her everything. So during the first week already, her sister has actually loved up with a man. It really affected her that she even at a point cried because she missed her sister, but at the same time she's okay with it, and then she spoke about Mickey, okay, now let me know before I speak about Mickey, she said something about Nelly. She told Big Brother that Big Brother, Nelly, because according to her and her sister, there is this thingy they spoke about Nelly being touchy-feely, like being touchy-touchy with the guys, that they think she's not a girl's girl, right? So now they had a plan that, oh, what they're gonna do is this, that they're gonna, anytime Suj comes around, she's gonna be doing that same thing to Suj. Now she said, first off, she felt like she did not really bond well during the first week, and recently, especially this week, she's trying to bond very well. In as much as people did not believe it when she said she thinks she did not really bond well with people. That's one girl that she was not really close to was Nelly. Yes, that it was Nelly. She did not really have time to speak with her, not until recently, and then she got to find out that Nelly is actually a cool girl, and that all those touchy feely, all those touchy that she has been doing, it's her personality. She does it with every guy. She laughs, she touches their man, it's just her thing, and not that she's doing it to get to the other person. Is just how she is, that not because of any other thing. So she has gotten to find that out about Nelly, and then what she said she would do to get to Nelly, that she could not even do it because it's not her person. That few times she had conversation with Suj, but later on she feel like there is no need to start acting out of your personality, but now that she has gotten to see Nelly for whom she is, that Nelly is a sweet person, that Nelly is cool. And then she revealed about Mickey. She said, oh, Mickey is one person that she liked Mickey, but not like Mickey is one person that when she get closer to Mickey became so strong that she doesn't like it, that he always feel that there is something else she would want, that she doesn't even want Mickey for a relationship, that Mickey has actually told her that she has been quite distant from her, but she knows, because of she's trying to avoid whatever that happens whenever they are together. She feels all this strong. He comes out strong when they are quite close, or having conversation. And then she spoke about the guys being slippery, and the guys she's tagging being slippery here is just a pair, and they are the aces. She said, previously, Biggie, I have told you how those guys are close to some certain babes in the house, but yet they would come and start making passes at me, knowing fully well they have someone in the house. Suj has actually stopped doing that, but Tofa has refused to stop. At the gym, he did something. Now, there was a time they were sitting at the dining, they were sitting together. She was there whilst Tofa was with Anita. That's what Tofa was doing. Is Tofa was having conversation with Anita, but Tofa was using his legs from under the dining to rub Handi's leg. She was like, why would these guys be doing this? She was giving him sign and telling him, stop it, stop it, stop it, She was like, Biggie, I don't understand why they would be doing this kind of thing. Me, I'm not that kind of person. I am very cool with Anita, and I like Anita, and I would not want to do a thing like that to her, So she thinks that they are not a sure person, like they are just playing games, because how can you be with someone and you're making passes to another person? Though when she spoke about her sister and Sean, Big Brother asked her, that's how are you able to handle this right now that your sister have a man? She's handling it the way she can, that in as much as her sister has not been in a relationship for the past 4 years, like a deep relationship as this one, that she's happy for her sister now. You understand that she's only trying her best not to be the third wheel, trying to give them space, but sometimes most times she's always with them. That's also this guy Sean is her friend. Like they are good with each other, they are friends too, so they actually make up a good group. You understand? So she's okay that at this point there's no time she has actually feel left alone, or that she needed to touch herself, blah blah blah, or do anything funny. And Big Brother was like, don't you think you're giving out too much information at this point? And then she said, oh, sorry, Biggie, because she wanted to tell us that she never touched herself. We don't need that. We don't need that, baby girl. But one thing I would say is Wani and Handi won the Queen of Diary session this season. Nobody should take it, just even argue it with them. I am yet to find the King of Diary session. Let's see how it plays out anyways. Guys, this is where I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.